Hi, Chrissy here with Once Upon a Book. I want to take a minute and show you the Usborne Books and More Lift the Flap books. We have over 60 titles available on our website. So I'm going to start with one of our favorites, the Peek Inside series. This is Peek Inside Fairy Tales Cinderella. There's also Beauty and the Beast, Little Red Riding Hood. There are Peek Inside Jungle Animals. There's Peek Inside Garden. There's lots available in this series. So you can see, not only is this a nice Lift the Flap book, it also has pages that are beautifully illustrated and build upon each other. And this is one of my favorite pages because you have a flap inside a flap. I mean, how fun is that? Just beautifully illustrated, lots of fun for the kiddos. So these are the Peek Inside books. We also have the Lift the Flap first question and answers. So this one is What Makes It Rain? And you start out with, what is it like inside a cloud? It's like being in thick fog. So this talks about rain. When do rainbows appear? And it says, do all rainbows have the same stripes? The answer is yes. So it provides those answers to some of those hard questions that kiddos ask sometimes. How hot is the sun? Why does lightning flash and thunder rumble? So this is great for those kiddos who are starting to realize the fears involved with thunderstorms. And this is a nice comforting tool. Whenever it storms, my kiddos and I like to snuggle up and read about what makes the thunder rumble and the lightning flash, and it just kind of provides a calming environment for them. Where does wind come from? And it also talks about tornadoes. And those of us in the Midwest know about this. So what's a tornado? A speedy spinning funnel of air. Just kind of breaks it down, and it was very comforting during a storm recently. And it also asks, why does it snow? Where does snow come from? It's made in the clouds in the sky above us. So just simple answers to some tough questions kiddos ask sometimes. We also have Lift the Flap first question and answers, how do I see? This isn't a book just about how we see. This is a book about your senses. So, when do people need glasses? And it says, when things look a bit fuzzy without them. It moves on and asks, how do I hear? Why do I have two ears? Because two ears are better than one. So once again, just those simple answers to some of those questions that leave parents going, I'm not sure. Okay, how do I smell things? Why do dogs sniff things? Because their great sense of smell tells them a lot about what's around them. How do I taste things? How many different tastes are there? And it tells us the four main ones. And last, how do I feel things? So why are my feet so ticklish? Because they are very sensitive to touch. And then we have How Do My Senses Work? This is just a really great, fun, educational book for your little ones. Next we have the Lift the Flap question and answers. This is question and answers about your body. There are many available in the Lift the Flap series. So for instance, this one says, when did I learn to talk? In the first 2 years of life. Where? For instance, where does my food go when I swallow? And it gives you a journey that your food takes. Then we move on to the how. How does medicine make me better? The why. Why do I wash my hands? The what. What is my body made of? Yes or no questions. Do we all dream at night? And lastly, who? Who needs the most sleep? So, another fun little educational book. Also available in that series are question and answers about animals. This one, where do polar bears go in the summer? In the summer, the ice melts, so they either go further north to find more ice or they wait until the sea freezes again. So nice little fun educational answers. We have how, once again, how do bees buzz? Why? Why do frogs jump? The yes or no questions, are dragons real? And the what makes a glowworm glow? The which bird has the longest wings? And last you have the who did this? So these are nice fun little books for the younger readers in your life. This one is Lift the Flap question and answers. This one answers kind of a variety of topics, such as when do birds learn how to fly? When were castles first built? So this is the when. We move on to the why. Why does the moon change shape? Why do camels have humps? Fun little questions like that you just don't always think of, but those kids do, and now you know how to answer them. The how do boats float? How long does it take to fly to the moon? Where do stars go in the morning? Where do birds sleep? Who invented electricity? Who were the Romans? The what is snow made of? What is a rainbow? So nice little bite-sized chunks of information to help your kiddos learn about all kinds of things in the world around them. And last you have the which. Which of these can't fly? So this is a really fun book recommended for ages 3 and up. This is the see inside. So we have the peek inside, the look inside, and the see inside. These are recommended for your a little bit older readers, ages 7 and up. This one in particular is the See Inside Your Body. This is a really fun and educational book as well. So it talks about our amazing body, what blood looks like, what each of our body cells are made out of. And this is a fun page. It tells you the journey that our food takes through our body. So for instance, it starts with fruits and vegetables give you long-lasting energy and help you fight tons of infections. Talks about how it goes in the mouth, through the stomach, and the process that our food takes. So lots of fun there. Lots of flaps to lift. There's our breathing air. Air comes through your nose and mouth and travels down your windpipe into your lungs. So it just gives kind of a brief rundown, lots of little flaps to lift to tell you how everything works in our body. Next is the circulatory system. So talks about the heart and the heart valves, lots of flaps to lift, lots of information here, shows us red blood cells, veins, very, very cool. Next you have bones and muscles, so it talks about our skeletal system, our muscular system, shows you the knee up close, talks about the ligaments, lots of fun flaps here. And we have the brain. Your brain is made up of 1 billion special cells called neurons. And here you can open it up. It talks about a neuron, the parts of a neuron. So you see, this is for the older readers, but can also be very educational for the younger ones in your life. Talks about the senses. It shows a close-up picture of the eardrum, earwax. Of course, that was a fun topic for my little kiddos. And then it talks about the endocrine system, drinking and where our food and water go whenever we drink. So this is a really fun educational resource. So that's all I've got for you. Have a great day.